Go for it.
You can start.
Okay. Hello, my name is Mandie from the Way of Truth Tarot. Um, how do I say hello in German?
Hallo.
Oh, hello.
Hallo, exactly.
Um, what does Guten Tag mean?
Guten Tag. Oh, it's
Thank you.
it's no, guten Tag means good day. It's me wishing somebody a good day.
Okay, Guten Tag.
Exactly.
Alrighty. Everything said in this reading is alleged and my opinion and Kirsten's opinion based on the energy and the card meanings, not factual.
Alles, was hier gesagt wird, ist die Übersetzung der Karten. Es ist keine feststehende eigene Meinung, sondern wir übersetzen die Karten und es ist keine feststehende Meinung, die wir jetzt haben oder Behauptung, die wir aufstellen. Ja.
Perfect.
Okay, dann willkommen, liebe Mandy. Danke, dass ich hier sein darf, dass wir das zusammen machen. Mein Name ist Kerstin, ich komme aus Flensburg und wir machen jetzt mit Mandy zusammen den Fall von Mike Mansholt. Ich werde noch in Deutsch, I will something say to the, ist in German. Es ist ein Fall, der junge Mann ist auf Malta in Urlaub gewesen, wollte zu den Guild. No, I'm totally out. I have it in English and in German. So, it's a disclaimer here. Okay, he was missing in Malta and his body was found down the cliffs and he was weighing only 32 pfund, a kilo, and all his organs have been missing. I think you make it better in English. I make it in German. So we had technical problems and all the technical problems made me totally confused now. Also er ist in die Klippen runtergefallen, er wurde dort aufgefunden, tot, ohne seine Organe. Und wir versuchen jetzt rauszufinden, was wirklich mit ihm passiert ist. And many can now say in English, in better English than I.
So Mike Mansolt was 17, a very experienced traveler. He had been traveling the world, going on pretty extensive exploration type vacations, like extreme sports, that kind of thing. So his parents absolutely trusted him to go to Malta to visit his girlfriend where she was finishing a course or something. So he met his girlfriend. They had a great few days. He documented it. And when his girlfriend was due back to go to Germany, he said, "You know what? I just want to stay a couple of days longer because there's some stuff I want to, like sightseeing I want to do." And his family absolutely trusted him to be able to be mature enough to do that. And he did that. Um, his last day in Malta was planned on doing a scene with he rented a bike, a mountain bike for 2 days. And he went out exploring that day. And then he disappeared later on that day. He was never seen again on that last day. Or like yeah, like the last couple days. The first day, the last 2 days he was extending his vacation for. They found him at the base of a cliff. He did make plans to go to this specific area that has all of these cliffs that line the coast of Malta. So it's very beautiful, but they're very high cliffs. He was found 8 days later, after the day that he went missing. His body was found at the bottom of a cliff. His bike was found caught on branches above him. But where his body was found was not directly underneath where he would have fallen. It was actually in some bushes, hidden. And the Malta police said that, oh, he broke his neck. So he didn't suffer. That's what they told his father, and he really took that to heart, as a parent would. But when the Germans got the body back and did an autopsy, Mike was missing most of his organs. The organs that were there was one right kidney that was obliterated. One right kidney was just destroyed. So, but the rest of it, there was usually in the first autopsy, a medical examiner will bag the organs and put them inside the body cavity so it can get shipped to its country and all of the body stays together. But none of his organs were found. Person mentioned that his body was only weighing 35, or sorry, how many
32
kilograms?
kilo, 32 kilo.
32 kilos. And in pounds, that is like 35
Yeah.
pounds.
So
And Mike,
60 kilo have been missing.
60 kilos are missing. Mike
16,
was
one
a
six,
tall,
16. Mm-hmm.
oh, 160
No,
kilos.
16, 16, 16
16, okay.
kilo have been missing.
16 kilos were missing. And Mike was a very strapping young lad.
Yes.
He was muscular.
Yeah,
He had a swimmer's back. I saw in one of the pictures, one of his last pictures with his girlfriend, which looked like to be the same area he went missing from, like on the top of a cliff
yeah,
overlooking. He was with his girlfriend and he has his arms like this and you just see the muscles in his back, like broad shoulders.
yeah,
He
yeah,
was a strong man at 17.
yes,
Um, so the fact that that's a lot.
yeah. It's a
That's a
lot.
lot.
He was a strong, strong guy.
Yeah, so that would not have been easy to get him incapacitated. He had
Yeah.
no broken neck, he had no broken bones, which is not consistent from a fall off a cliff. It's just
But the
not. Neither
Maltese
was the damage
police,
on the bike.
the Maltese police said he had a broken back, but the Germans said no, no, no. There's
Yeah,
no broken bone.
exactly. That was the misconception.
Yeah,
He gets the body back. The Germans are saying, yeah, there's no broken bones here and there's no organs here. What is going on?
yeah,
At that time, he was already in Germany. The Maltese had already washed their hands of it and no longer helped. And then his father just was like, I'm never going to get answers. So he went back to Germany to try to pick up his life.
yeah. Yeah, and he visited Malta one time to get answers from the police, but their lips
Yeah,
were sealed, and they said no, the organs had been taken from animals, but if they were been taken from animals, I mean you see
there was
it.
no opening for that to happen.
Yeah,
Exactly. And they said that he also didn't have a brain either.
yeah,
He had no
nothing,
brain.
nothing left, no,
What
no
my
inside, nothing inside
Yeah,
him anymore.
one of my questions was if he didn't have a brain, was there any indication that they had taken it out through an autopsy or was his skull fully intact? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they couldn't see it anymore because they brought him in a cave, not a cave. What do you say? We put your dead bodies
body bag.
in a body bag and to make a funeral, but they don't make balm him.
They
Normally,
didn't
the
embalm him.
person you ball him. They didn't do it, so the body was like
Yeah, decomposing.
decomposing,
And
and because of this, they couldn't say it anymore.
right. And another weird thing too is that he was found 8 days after his disappearance, and in the scorching sun, he could have easily been dropped off there, let's say a couple days after he went missing, and still have been so decomposed because of that hot climate
Yes,
he was
exactly.
in. So yeah, we are going to be looking at this. We're going to let Mike's energy speak, and we're going to start it from 12 hours before he left his hotel room for the very last time.
Okay, wir starten jetzt 12 Stunden after he left the hotel, right?
12 hours before. I want to get his what he experienced right before he left the hotel room.
Okay,
Like what
so
his mind frame was
okay.
and all that.
Wir starten 12 Stunden, bevor er das Hotel verlassen hat. Fangen wir jetzt an mit unserer Kartenlegen. Dann 12 Stunden, bevor er das Hotel verlassen hat. Wie ging es ihm da?
Okay, 12 hours before. Do you want I got two cards that came out. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go first. Yes.
Okay. I've got the star, which is hopeful. It's hope, it's excitement. It's him being following his North Star, following his desires of traveling and being an independent teenager and, really being excited for the rest of his life. Then we have the Two of Swords that came out, and this is an inner conflict of some kind.
Oh,
So he's being pulled in two directions, but he's still hopeful. It's like he heard about something that he really wants to experience. And this is what I feel about not the inner conflict he had of should I go back to Germany with my girlfriend or should I stay here for a couple days longer? Is this the right decision? That's what this card to me is representing. And this is representing the excitement of what he wants to do.
okay, I translate. Also sie hat erst den Stern gezogen. Der Stern steht für Hoffnung. Er freut sich, er ist ein junger Mann. Er freut sich auf diesen Ausflug, ne, voller Glück und Hoffnung. Und die zweite Schwerte ist so ein innerer Konflikt. Der Konflikt, sagt sie, ist dadurch entstanden, dass er überlegt hat, fliegt er mit der Freundin nach Hause oder bleibt er auf Malta? So now what my card said. Die
Yeah.
12 Stunden, wie ging es ihm 12 Stunden, bevor er das Hotel verlassen hat? Wie ging es Mike 12 Stunden, bevor er das Hotel verlassen hat?
What's that? The star? Is that the star?
Ja,
Oh, I love this.
okay, another card. Wie geht es ihm? Wie ging es Mike 12 Stunden, bevor er das Hotel verlassen hat? Wie ging es ihm da? Also 12 Stunden, bevor er das Hotel verlassen hat? Ten of Wands.
Heavy burden.
Heavy burden, I think heavy burden from the decision he has to make.
Absolutely, totally connected to the inner
Yeah,
conflict. Absolutely.
it's really funny.
Yeah. Okay, I like this method. Okay. I'll go next. Um, what happens? What makes him decide to stay?
Was hat dafür gesorgt, dass er sich dafür entschieden hat zu bleiben?
Interesting. We got the King of Swords.
Okay,
So a person.
yeah, King of Swords is a very strong, clear.
And then
Dom
Chariot.
Ooh,
So two opposing forces working for a common goal.
yeah. And
This is
what is standing on the card of the chariot?
It says the warrior drives at night under a crescent moon, no hands on the wheel. He steers by force of will.
Power, danger.
Yeah. This is somebody with an ulterior motive.
Yeah, it's like the James Dean movie where they make the car race
Yeah.
to the cliffs and they, without the hands, just in the last moment jump out of the car. Danger.
Yeah.
Okay. Was hat dafür gesorgt, dass er sich dafür entschieden hat? King of Wands.
Ah,
So there must be a
interesting.
very dominant person, eine sehr dominante
Yes.
Person. Was hat dafür gesorgt, dass er doch noch bleiben wollte? Was hat dafür gesorgt, dass er sich dafür entschieden hat, doch noch in Malta zu bleiben? Eine Karte. Three of Cups.
Oh, yeah, third party. There was people involved. This was not
Yes.
Mike. going out by himself and getting into a predicament by himself and ultimate no way. There, so what I'm feeling is that this was some sort of guide or disguising himself as a guide. I can take you to all of these amazing places so you can bike, you can do all your things. And they were specifically looking for tour. I feel they were specifically looking for somebody of Mike's profile.
He's guiding him this way.
Yeah,
I show you everything.
yeah, it's a
Very
guide. Absolutely
dominant, very
a guide.
dominant person.
Yeah.
Also sie sagt, und wir sind uns beide einig, dass er geblieben ist, dass eine andere Person damit zu tun hat. Da sind andere Personen involviert, die ihm sagten, hier, ich zeige dir die Gegend, ich kenne mich aus, der sich so als Tourguide vorgestellt hat. My question would be, why didn't he tell his girlfriend this?
Let's ask. Mike, why didn't you tell your girlfriend about this guide?
Warum hast du deiner Freundin nicht über diesen Guide gesagt?
High Priestess.
Ah, the secret. High
Then I get the
priestess
Five
is
of
like,
Cups. These all came out together. Five of Cups, High Priestess, Judgment, and lastly, the Nine of Pentacles, a wish fulfillment. This was what they enticed him with.
yeah.
Why did a secret? I'm telling you about a secret place I don't tell no, like a special place.
Yeah,
I'm
makes
telling you about a
sense.
special place I don't tell just anybody.
Also die Hohepriesterin sagt, ich zeige dir einen Geheimplatz, aber du darfst diesen Geheimplatz niemandem verraten, weil er ist geheim. I just made the translation for the high priestess.
So I noticed something on this card. If there's German writing on this card, can you tell me what demnoxt means? Demnoxt?
One moment. I have to.
Do you have the same deck as me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
But is it justice?
Judgment.
Judgment. Most of the time it's the last card.
Die Zwangsgeist, Karte, I'm Major Arcana. This card is so creepy.
The 20th card of the Major Arcana. It just says it's the 20th card of the Major
Oh,
Arcana.
okay. What is at the top? It says Demnoxt.
Demnächst. Demnächst is if in a short time of period. It's kind of shortly.
So just over the horizon.
Yes. Yes.
So like he will
Shortly.
meet his judgment very soon.
Yes. And you see the graves?
Yep. Yep, exactly. And look at the souls coming up from the
Oh,
grave.
yes. Yes.
And
So
it came out with the high priestess. So it's like he had some inner feeling. He got a gut feeling that maybe something wasn't feeling right, but his wish fulfillment was too strong. And
hat schon aber, ja,
then the Five of Cups is shit, I should have listened to my gut.
ja. Also hat schon eine Ahnung gehabt, aber diese Wunscherfüllung, die hat so eine starke Kraft gehabt, dass er nicht widerstehen konnte und er war zum Schluss enttäuscht oder hat er über sich enttäuscht, dass er sich darauf eingelassen hat. I just translated.
Perfect.
So, mal gucken, was meine Karten sagen. Huch. Ace of Swords.
Yep. The beginning of an energetic output, a
Exactly.
project,
Next
an
one,
idea.
Knight of Pentacles. It's on the carousel. It's leading to nowhere.
Yep.
So he's sitting on a how do you say carousel?
Oh yeah. A
no?
carousel.
And he's a very dominant person leading him, but it leads to, and this is like fantasy,
Yeah.
um, like I lead
I'm
you to
leading you into
fantasy
an illusion. I'm
illusion,
leading
but
to,
it doesn't go nowhere.
yeah, I'm leading you into an illusion that,
But I show that I'm like Panthers are very like very trustful. They are very
yeah,
they, this doesn't look like fantasy. It makes it look like very something
real,
very
yeah,
yeah
reality. Plus,
reality.
the pentacle suit implies that it's a business, like
Yeah.
a guide business. You pay me to guide you.
But he doesn't guide him nowhere.
No, it's fake.
It's fake.
A lie.
Okay, warum hat er seiner Freundin davon nichts erzählt? Warum hat Mike seine Freundin Six of Cups?
Helping. You're giving me something, I'm giving you something.
Yeah, but it's also his little boy inside. He said,
Yeah.
"Oh, my secret." Like it's
Yeah,
talking to his inner child.
exactly. He's also telling about the great adventure that
Yeah,
he has always wanted to have with the Nine of
yeah.
Pentacles, his wish fulfillment.
And you know, this is the girlfriend looking to him, but he doesn't look to her. He's
Yeah.
already in his little
And
boy fulfillment.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he's having the time of his life. Too naive. That's what it is. He was
yeah,
naive.
yeah. Trustful. One last card, please. One last card. Eine letzte Karte bitte noch. Seven of Wands. He wanted to protect his dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, also er hat versucht, seinen Traum zu erfüllen. Also es geht darum, dass mit dem Ass der Schwerter wurde eine klare Ansage gemacht. Dann wurde ihm gesagt, ich leite dich, ich führe dich, aber auf der Karte ist ein Karussell abgebildet, das führt nirgendwo hin. Dann seine inneren junge Träume hat er sich sagen, erfüllt gesehen und die hat er beschützt, dass er niemand dazwischen kommen kann. Deswegen hat er nichts gesagt. Okay,
Guess what I got?
me too.
Double sixes, the Six of Cups, and the Six of
No,
Swords.
same cards. What is it? Six of Swords?
Yeah, moving to calmer waters.
Yeah.
But on this card, it's more like a rite of passage, which is speaking to that little boy just embarking on his first trip alone, a rite of passage. I'm taking you somewhere that's special. It's going to make you a man. It's going to make you the explorer that you've always wanted to be.
And I mean, they must have known that he's one guy who loves adventures.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
they spoke to his adventurous heart.
absolutely. And I think that his energy was very open and friendly, and he wasn't shy about expressing, yeah, I'm here from Germany. I'm here by myself. I'm so excited. I want to do all these things, not realizing that people are like, okay, good to know.
Ja, er war sehr offen und hat auch freiherzig erzählt, er ist aus Deutschland, was er für Pläne hat, was er für Wünsche hat. Und das macht dann so einen Menschen, für Menschen, die zuhören, auch ein, sag ich mal, leichtes Opfer, ohne es despektierlich jetzt zu meinen. Ne? Okay.
Perfect. Okay, I'm just putting my cards back in the deck, but I want to pull in missing variables with
Okay,
the
do it.
die.
I will also do it. I have it here. Which question I always ask them, what information do we need to know? What
Yeah.
is missing? Okay.
Yeah. What are we missing? I got one
Yes.
card.
I told my cards I only use the upright because for me
Me
to
too.
translate it in German and then down it's too much for my brain.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I do upright too with this one.
Okay.
So I got the nine of spades, the fatal decision, one wrong move with devastating consequences.
Oh shit. Okay.
What did you
I
get?
I have Secret of the Heart. Hidden Desires Fuel Unexpected Twist. Das Geheimnis des Herzens. Versteckte Wünsche führen zu unerwarteten Twist, also Verkettungen. And what was yours again? I translated.
The fatal decision,
Die fatale Entscheidung.
one wrong move
Eine falsche Bewegung
with devastating consequences.
mit zerstörerischen Konsequenzen. Okay. And now,
Yeah.
eins, zwei, drei. Okay.
Okay, I got four, which is subtle clues hidden in plain sight.
Plötzliche Eingebungen. What was it again? Sudden?
Subtle clues hidden in plain sight. So clues that are not obvious.
I know clues, but in hidden sight?
Hidden sight is like it's something that you don't notice, but it's right there. It's like the answer is right
Ah,
here, but you don't know that it's the answer. So you're looking at all these things and you're blind to it.
okay, es gibt plötzliche Eingebungen, aber die sind so subtil, dass er kann es nicht sehen. Er ist geblendet. So, and I have redemption sought through an emotional reckoning.
So
Um,
that's really interesting because what was the title card again that you got? Like, what was the title card?
Secrets of the Heart, Hidden Desires, Fuel, Unexpected Twist.
Yeah,
Redemption and Sought is Sought.
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 Sought. So when you're seeking something out, you're looking for something and you find it, you sought it out.
Through an emotional reckoning. Also, er sucht sich etwas aus, aber es hat eine emotionale Täuschung zur Folge. Er wird getäuscht, es wird verraten.
An emotional reckoning.
Er wird
What,
verraten,
what?
emotional
That's
verraten.
so it's like him being uh blinded by his desires, let's say, blinded to the danger. But what was this emotional reckoning that set his, because at first he was hesitant, right? He was inner
Ja,
conflict. So what changed that? What was the emotional reckoning that
okay.
changed that?
Okay. The emotional reckoning, what changed this? So, like
Yeah.
the trap, kind of, what was the trap?
Yeah, what was that emotional reckoning about? Like what did he
Okay.
find out that allowed him to make the decision to do that?
To go to this
Yeah.
trip. Mhm.
Yeah. To follow this person,
Okay.
to not leave with his girlfriend, you know? What was
Okay.
that emotional? I
What?
kind of early on felt like maybe they got in a fight.
Okay.
Right away, the two of swords popped out again.
Again,
So what is this emotional reckoning? The Ace of Wands, follow your passion. Oh,
what?
death, Page of Pentacles, and Justice in reverse.
Oh, ouch.
So a Page of Pentacles, look at the woman on the card.
There was a woman before in your cards, and I was thinking maybe not that he was cheating on his girlfriend, no, but there must be a woman who was like a snake snarking.
Yeah, because we got the Three of Pentacles, or sorry, the Three of Cups,
Yeah,
which is third party. That means three people.
yeah,
That means Mike and two other people.
yeah,
I feel that one of them was a female, and when a female is there, that makes somebody trust more because they're like, oh, a woman is here. She's trusting this person. I'm a man. If she can trust him, I can trust him because I'm bigger than
exactly.
her.
It's easier. We have only 10 minutes left, just for
Okay.
information. Um, women are easier to trust, and women are more like luring
Oh
children,
God, there
because
is so many sick men out there that used women to lure children from
yeah,
them. And yeah, they're absolutely used for a purpose. You're totally right.
because we think a woman can't harm somebody else.
Exactly.
It's only the man.
We think
Okay.
women, and women are also more in tune with their intuition. So somebody says if she's not nervous, then I have no reason to be nervous.
Exactly. So I have the chariot.
Okay, okay.
So it's like you had the chariot. I'm chasing now. Nobody can break or stop me anymore.
Yep,
But here is a soldier in a car.
yep,
Then money was flowing.
yep. Business
And
transaction.
here it's him like, oh, I have to be careful, wait and see. But his brain, it's like,
Excitement.
its brain was faster than his carefulness.
Exactly. I kept thinking it was like I can't like he kept thinking, what if this is the opportunity of my life and I pass it by? I'll never be able to get it back again.
Yeah,
And
last chance before
so
it's over.
sad.
It's really, really. So we have now 7 minutes. Do we want to have more question or want to make a second part?
We'll do a second part because I think this is a good where we're leaving off. We're getting the background
Ja,
information.
it works fine. So, wir machen jetzt hier Schluss, weil ich habe nur noch jetzt 7 Minuten und wir wollen auch nicht durchhetzen. So, wir machen einen zweiten Teil und da könnt ihr euch schon drauf freuen. Und ja, it was fun and it works perfect.
Yeah, no, this is great. I really love this. So we'll keep the same format for next time for part two. I pull cards, you pull cards, we go back and forth, and we're gonna leave off with Mike's emotional reckoning.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So, thank you very much. It was really, really fun.
You're so welcome.
So, wir treffen uns im zweiten Teil. Das war jetzt erstmal der erste Teil und ich wünsche euch einen schönen Abend. Macht's gut.